Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Fitzroy, and you are?
Maurilla Simpson.
And where are you originally from?
Trinidad and Tobago.
What was it like growing up from a financial perspective in that community?
It was different because you're talking early 70s. I grew up with 3 sisters without a father from early age, so it was difficult with a mom and a grandmom who, did the best they can the way they knew how to sort of do with me what they could.
How many siblings were you?
3 sisters.
Okay. All still alive?
All still alive.
Mommy and daddy still around?
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's good. That's good. School that you attended?
School I attended was Anstey Memorial Girls Anglican School. Then I went to Pleasantville Senior, Wrong Junior, and then Pleasantville Senior Comprehensive.
Okay. And what did you do after leaving school?
What did I do? I wanted to join the army from the age of 7, as I saw the Queen come on one of her royal visits while I was in kindergarten school. So my main focus was really to join the army.
Okay. So did you get recruited in Trinidad, or you get recruited in the UK?
No, I got recruited here.
Where?
In England.
In England.
Yes.
So how did you know about the army?
How I knew, I came over, I migrated back in 1998, and then I saw the sign, "Be the best you can, join the British Army," and I did.
Okay, I see. And can you remember what careers office you?
Yes,
joined?
Edgeware.
Okay. And what was it like for your week 1, day 1 basic training?
In basic training.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was shocking. It was shocking because of the weather for one, but I just did it because it was my dream. I was so happy that I was getting the opportunity to do it, and I just did it.
Okay. You'd have gone on 3 exercises in basic training.
Yes.
How did you find them?
Different, learning different skills in the field. Never knew about doing anything like that because growing up, we never went. My sisters and I never went camping, so never knew about it. But adjustment and development, it did ground me and make me a bit stronger, make me aware of how things are.
Which one is your most memorable exercise in basic training?
My most memorable was exercise 2. Where I saw snow for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is now time for you to explain to us, how did you felt on your passing of parade?
How I felt? I felt great because I was the only black female in my battalion at the time, my section at the time, and the only black family that was in the audience was my mom and dad, and my aunt and my cousin and my bestest of friends that I made when I migrated. So yeah, it was really good.
So you finished basic training, turning up at a unit.
Yes.
How did you fit in to your first unit?
I didn't fit in. Again, only black female, sounding funny with an accent. They didn't understand me, so it was difficult, really difficult. I didn't enjoy my first posting. However, I coped, and then I got deployed to Iraq in 2003. That was tough for my folks back home, and for me, I just wanted to do better for me, better for the family.
Well,
and just
before we get to your deployment, do you do any like attachments before you deploy?
No.
So how long was it before you did your first deployment?
My first deployment was, say, 2 years, about two and a half years.
Okay.
After being posted.
How did you find your first deployment?
My first deployment, I just wanted to prove myself that I did the right thing, living my dream, just accomplishing something different, something for me and my family. So yeah.
Okay, so what I should explain to you.
Yes.
This channel is to recognize serving and service men and women,
Yes.
more so ex,
Okay.
because after you leave the army,
Yes.
RAF, Navy,
Yes.
all the families and
close friends will remember you. Nobody else remember you.
Okay.
So that's what this channel is based around.
Okay.
Yeah. I should explain to you before, but I just get a chance to explain
That's
to you.
okay.
Right. So any other tours you've been in?
Yes, I did OP-TELIC 1, OP-TELIC 8, OP-TELIC 13, and Afghanistan.
How long was your tour of duty in Afghanistan?
My tour of duty Afghan was 6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
How did you find it?
Again, different, sandy, very sandy, different than Iraq. Not friendly
Okay.
as Iraq. So yeah, just my focus in Afghan was just stay safe.
Okay. Which one is the most memorable tour?
OP-TELIC 8.
And why is that so?
Why? That is what was shared, pieces of it what was shared today, that when I got blown up and I was buried for several hours
Right,
underneath
right,
the wall, not knowing if I was alive or dead. Well, I thought I was dead, but realized I was still alive when they got me out.
So
My friends got me out.
how did you deal with that? Not so much physically, yes, physically, but mentally, because that would have a mental strain on your
Yes.
day-to-day living.
Yeah.
How did you deal with that?
Be honest, I didn't. I didn't deal with it. Whereas when it happened, I just said, okay, I'm still alive. Yeah, okay, let's go back to work. I still got a week and something to go. So
Okay.
I just cracked on again and went back to work.
Okay. You know, something as that happened to you, because that's serious.
Yes.
Did you get enough attention that you think you deserve?
I think it's because at that time, I think I just didn't die. I didn't die. I only came out physically with scratches and stuff. So it's, to me, that is what they're more focused on. But the fact that they got me out, to them, they probably did what they were supposed to do. The only thing was focused at that time was physical. So if
Okay.
you still ended up being fully fit, you carried on working. It didn't have an if or a but.
Okay,
You know.
Okay. So this happened. Then can you recall, was the immediate service you received then when it happened? Can you recall?
All I was hearing at the time was voices, which I thought was angels' voices, because I thought I was dead.
Okay.
So when I saw the light, I thought, okay, fine, I'm gone. And I had all regrets after that. And it's the first time in how many years I had regrets ever in my life where joining the army and living my dream was concerned. And my regret was that I didn't get time to tell my mom, dad, anybody goodbye, and that I love them. So at that time for me, it was just a matter of, okay, it was my time, I died, but I really would have loved to say goodbye. At that time for me, the voices gave me a bit of hope that for some reason I wasn't going to stay in the darkness that I was in. That for me was just hopeful enough to know that I still was alive.
Okay. And after you left that area,
Yes.
you get back to the UK.
Yes.
What sort of treatment you gone through?
Well, just went through my normal respite, what you have when you come back after tour. You just have, you break down, you got how many weeks of that, and then you get your leave, you leave. So I went home, I went home. But for me, it was just like, okay, I survived, I did my job, I was proud of what I did, and I made it home to mom and dad and everybody back home. So for me, that was like, thank you, Jesus. It wasn't my time to go to heaven. I made it home, I'm okay.
Wow, that's really compelling. It's a really compelling story. It's not a lot of people can share any story of that kind or of that nature, because a lot of persons going through what you've been through would be mentally disturbed You're very strong.
Thank you.
Yeah, mentally and physically.
Thank you.
So, how long after did you leave the army?
Whoa. I then went on to do OP-TELIC 13, which was the last one back in 2000. After, yeah, 2008-9. And between that, I went to Afghanistan, so 6 and 7. So I did 1, 2, 4. I ended up going on to doing more tours.
So that was your last tour? Which OP-TELIC?
OP-TELIC 13 was my last tour, correct.
So did you have an option then to go or not to go? Or you?
No, I just had to go. Yeah.
So what was your job spec?
My job spec there was communication specialist, working in the HQ.
So you have to go.
Yeah.
You're a very, very important person.
Correct.
Correct. So how long after did you left the army then?
I left after that, 2013. So 9, 10, 11, 4.5 years after that.
So really, how many tours you done? 4?
4.
Okay. Did you do any attach arms to any other units?
Yes, I did. I did Gurkhas, I did artillery, I did engineers, I did tank regiments.
Like where to?
So yeah,
Where to?
I did more in Germany. So I did Fallenbustow, I did Rhine with some of the Americans, I did Gütersloh, I did Bielefeld, I did Cyprus with some of the guys, I did exercise in Canada, which was really short, UK, with the medics as well, so variety.
Okay, so have you ever considered to be an instructor or an advisor within the army itself?
Yes.
No, but why didn't you not pursue it if that's what you want to do?
No, I'm preserving who I am. And that's my main focus, preserving me.
Okay.
Because while I was in there, to learn now to do that for myself.
Okay, so do you think if you suggested that to your line manager, they would actually encourage you or give you the opportunity to do that?
Yes.
Why is that then?
Why again? My kind of individual, my kind of personality, my kind of natural way of telling it as it is. Me, I'm an honest person, and if it's blue, I'm gonna tell you it's blue. It might be navy blue, but we get to the navy part of it, but it's blue. So let's do that and say it is blue. It may look like blue when you put light to it. No.
Earlier on, I saw that you're wearing a few medals.
Yes.
Would I be of any liberty to ask if you could name them for us?
Sure. My medals, my two tours, my Jubilee medal and my Iraq medal, and the other 4 is my Veteran Star. It's my Jubilee Diamond medal, and the other 2 are my core medals. So you have my RLC, which is the corps that I was with, and my campaigning medal as a Caribbean woman serving in foreign places.
Can you explain to people who have never joined what RLC means?
RLC means Royal Logistic Corps. We are one of the biggest corps in the Army. Don't ask me the years of how long we've been in existence, but we have been around a long time. And we supply the British forces with every part of logistics that you can think of. And I think that's it.
In short,
correct.
Royal Logistic Corps is the Army backbone.
Well, I wouldn't say backbone, I'll say foundation.
Well. True.
Yeah.
True. So, when on your last day, how did you felt being in?
I felt sad. I felt ripped. I felt it wasn't a nice feeling. It wasn't a nice experience at all.
So was it you who decided to leave the army then, or
no? They decided.
All right.
They
so that was a med discharge, yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So What would you say to anybody who want to join the army and not sure if they want to join? What are the opportunities lies ahead within the armed forces? Not just army, armed forces. That you know.
I will tell anybody who wants to join the British forces is a good career. It is bar none, just like any career that you want to choose. But you got to make sure that that's what you want to do. If you don't want to do it and you want to do it to please somebody, it don't make sense because you won't survive. Physical, mental, emotional issues, you won't survive. But if you want a career and you decide you want to do it, go right ahead and do it. It's the best decision you're going to make.
If you were to have a second chance, would you rejoin?
Yes, I would.
Why?
Why? Because I felt that my 13 years wasn't what I signed up for. I signed up for 22 years, and 22 years was my chance to say, well, okay, that was my dream. That was what I put the pen to paper. You know, that is what I wanted to do. Yes.
In short, so what do you do after leaving the army?
I got involved in, because I love communications, I got involved in communications, so I got involved with communications, i.e. CCTV operations. I got involved in aviation security. I got involved in planning and supporting security firms, i.e. different ball games and stuff, so you know, things like that.
Okay. So you're a security advisor, kind of.
Correct, an operator.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I see. So basically we have come to the end of our interview.
Okay.
And I would like to express my deepest gratitude to you for your generosity in accepting this interview at such a short notice.
Thank you very much.
And I would like to say thanks to you for your service.
Thank you.
Not just to the army, but the entire country.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Same to you.